What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today we're going to talk about the Spirit Beast archetype. This archetype is kind of similar to Gusto's, and they look like they're kind of similar to Charmers as well. It's another archetype that's going to be in Tribe Force, and then it looks like one of the cards is also going to be in the Secret Evolution, kind of like what we saw with the Neclaws, so I guess a few of them are going to be doing this too, which may hint at Tribe Force coming to us in the TCG a little bit sooner than we think. Anyway, this archetype is actually really interesting because it is the Spirit Beast Tamers, and they team up with the Noble Spirit Beasts, and they can actually go for fusion monsters and stuff too. So it's a really interesting archetype, so let's go on ahead and talk about it. The first Spirit Beast Tamer we have is Spirit Beast Tamer Lyra. It is a Wind Psychic monster, level 1, 100 attack and 2000 defense, and its effect is if this card is normal summon, you can target one Spirit Beast monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only special summon Spirit Beast Tamer Lyra once per turn. This card's basically just here to help you go for the fusions a lot easier, because when you normal summon, of course, you could go for one of the Spirit Beasts in your graveyard. Mainly, you'd probably want to go for a Noble Spirit Beast, and then go for one of the fusion monsters, because this archetype fuses using contact fusion, so you have to have a Spirit Beast Tamer and a Noble Spirit Beast to go for it, and then you can go for the fusion. So that's just basically what this card's used for. Just an easy way to get them both on the field, and then go for one of their fusions. Next up you have Elder of the Spirit Beast Tamers. This is a Wind Psychic monster, level 2, 200 attack and 1000 defense. Its effect is, after you normal summon this card, you can normal summon one Spirit Beast monster from your main phase this turn in addition to your normal summon or set. You can only activate this effect once per turn. You can only special summon Elder of the Spirit Beast Tamers once per turn. It looks like Kamui Hope of Gusto actually got older in this, and I think that's pretty cool how they do that with these archetypes. Anyway, moving on to what this card does and everything, let's see, its stats aren't too great, but it is still kind of like a Consider Pollux or an Evil Swarm caster, in a way, even though it didn't have the good stats, you know, attack stats and all as they had. But it does give you access to another normal summon or set. So that's kind of interesting on that. Basically what it's going to help you do is set up for bigger plays, swarm the field that you need to, and go for your fusions. Just kind of a plain and simple effect, but one that seems like it's going to work out pretty well. So it doesn't really matter that stats aren't the best in the world, because more likely you're going to be using it to fuse into one of your monsters anyway. So I don't really see that being too much of a problem. It just would have been nice to have, you know, a little bit stronger of stats on that. But still, awesome card, and it will help out with the swarming capabilities. Moving on to the Noble Spirit Beasts, we have the first one, which is Noble Spirit Beast Kanahawk, and it is a Wind Thunder monster, level 4, 1400 attack, 600 defense, and its effect is once per turn you can banish one Spirit Beast monster from your deck. During your second standby phase after this effect's activation, add that card to your hand. You can only special summon Noble Spirit Beast Kanahawk once per turn. This card's basically a themed Gold Sarcophagus for the archetype, or that's what it reminds me of the most, because it basically has the same effect on that, and it just basically will add consistency to the deck, which is a very good thing. It'll help you get the whatever Spirit Beast card you need from your deck that can get to your hand a lot easier, even though you have to wait a little bit. It doesn't really matter. It should really help out with that, and yeah, all in all, great card for the archetype, and will just help you get the cards you need when you need them. After that, we have Noble Spirit Beast Dolphin, which is an, let's see, Wind Aqua, level 4, 0 attack, 2000 defense, and its effect is once per turn you can banish one Spirit Beast card from your hand, then target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. You can only special summon Noble Spirit Beast Dolphin once per turn. So this card has a basic effect where you're just able to banish one of your Spirit Beast cards from your hand, and then target one card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. Pretty basic effect on that, and one that can really come in handy, because, you know, any problematic cards your opponent has, you're just able to return back to their hand, which will be very annoying for them. And not only that, it's not such a bad thing to banish one of these Spirit Beast cards, because with their fusions and stuff, you can defuse them, and then go for, you know, any of the banished Spirit Beast cards that you have that are removed from play, and bring them back. And go for other fusions and stuff too. So that's, we'll talk a little bit about that later on too as we get to the fusions. But yeah, it's actually a really good card, I think, and with its defense too, that can come in handy. So yeah, all in all, pretty good card. Able to get rid of problematic cards your opponent has, plain and simple. And the last Noble Spirit Beast that we have for now, and that is Noble Spirit Beast Repenta. It is a Wind Beast, level 4, 1600 attack, 400 defense, and its effect is once per turn you can banish one Spirit Beast monster from your extra deck, and if you do, send one Spirit Beast monster with the same type as the banished monster from your deck to your graveyard. You can only special summon Noble Spirit Beast Repenta once per turn. And here's the last Noble Spirit Beast card that we'll be talking about today. It's the last one that has been revealed, and it will also be in the Secret Evolution. This one is kind of interesting. It's one that will help you just banish your Spirit Beast monsters, you know, so again, it's kind of one of those that will add consistency, and then also get rid of one of your Spirit Beast monsters that is the same type as the banished one that you banished from your extra deck to the graveyard. Again, it's just kind of one that will help with that, to help you get certain ones to the graveyard and certain ones that are banished, so it's just kind of a consistency card, really. Pretty interesting, though. I wonder if it will be one of the fusions as well, because all Noble Spirits have like a fusion that has them in their artwork too. So far this one doesn't, and I can't wait to see what the fusion will look like for that. And now it's time for the fusions. The first one we have is Sacred Spirit Beast Mount Apillo. It is a Wind Pyro Fusion monster, level 6, 2600 attack, 400 defense, and it requires 1 Spirit Beast Tamer monster and 1 Noble Spirit Beast monster to fuse into it. Its effect is must be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You do not use polymerization. If this card attacks as unaffected by other card effects till the end of the damage step. During either player's turn, you can return this card to the extra deck, then target one of your banished Spirit Beast Tamer monsters and one of your banished Noble Spirit Beast monsters, special summon them in defense position. First off, the Sacred Spirit Beast fusions all have 2 effects that they all share. The first one is being contact fusion, so it's basically like the Neos fusions. I guess the best way to explain it for people that may not know what I mean on that, which is you would just get one of the Spirit Beast Tamers and one of the Noble Spirit Beasts, and then you remove them, and then you go for the fusion. So you just banish them, you go for the fusion, and no polymerization or anything is used. You just, you know, get rid of them like that. And then, of course, they all have a secondary effect where you're able to send them back to the extra deck and then go for any of the Noble Spirit Beasts or Spirit Beast Tamers that were banished and then special summon them in defense position, allowing you to have access to them, maybe go for a different fusion, different strategies, and going for different effects and stuff too. So it's pretty interesting. I like how they work on that. Not only that, for this card specifically, this one is more of the heavy hitter, I guess, of all the fusions, or from what I've seen. It has a pretty good attack stat with 2600 attack, and then also a good added effect where, of course, if it attacks, it's unaffected by other card effects till the end of the damage step. So that'll be pretty good for this card too. All in all, I really like how their fusions work on that, so that's pretty cool. It gives you access to a lot of different ones, and yeah, I mean, like I said, this is more of the heavy hitter one, I guess, of the group too. The next fusion that we have is Sacred Spirit Beast Mount P-Dolphin. This is a Wind Aqua Fusion monster, level 6, 200 attack, 2,800 defense. It requires a Spirit Beast Tamer monster and 1 Noble Spirit Beast monster. Its effect is it must be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control and not be special summoned by other ways. You do not use polymerization. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. During either player's turn, you can return this card to the extra deck, then target one of your banished Spirit Beast Tamer monsters and one of your banished Noble Spirit Beast monsters and special summon them in defense position. So this fusion has the same effects as the last one basically, the only difference being that it cannot be destroyed by card effects. And also that's more of a defensive card because it has 200 attack and 2,800 defense. So it's just mainly a more defensive fusion. It's one that can't be destroyed by card effects and stuff, so it can help you on the field like that. And then of course, like I said, with the others, it still has the contact fusion ability, and then the return to extra deck ability, and then going for other Spirit Beast Tamers and Noble Spirit Beasts. Not much to really say about this card, it's just that it's just there to help you defend. And the last fusion we have is Sacred Spirit Beast Mount Kanahawk. It is a Wind Thunder Fusion monster, level 6, 1,400 attack, 1,600 defense. It requires 1 Spirit Beast Tamer monster and 1 Noble Spirit Beast monster. Its effect is that must be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control, cannot be special summoned by other ways. You do not use polymerization. Once per turn, you can target 2 of your banished Spirit Beast cards, return them to the graveyard, and if you do, add 1 Spirit Beast card from your deck to your hand. During either player's turn, you can return this card to the extra deck, then target one of your banished Spirit Beast Tamer monsters and one of your Noble Spirit Beast monsters and special summon them in defense position. This card's a really good fusion monster for the archetype. Of course, it still has contact fusion and then being able to go to the extra deck and all that, and then go for other Noble Spirit Beasts and Spirit Beast Tamers to special summon them in defense position. But the key thing that makes this card different is that you're able to target 2 of your banished Spirit Beast cards, return them to the graveyard, and then after that you can add a Spirit Beast card from your deck to your hand. And also this is card, not monsters, so that can come in handy a little bit more too. Basically, it's a way to get some of your banished cards, get them back to the grave where you could use them again, use them like Valera or something, and then, of course, you can search for any Spirit Beast card from your deck to your hand. So that can help you out too, get whatever one you need. So all in all, it's a great card for that. May not be too great on stats, but searchability and everything too, and getting your banished cards back to the graveyard seems like a great card for that. And like I said, like just with the other ones, you're able to always return it back to the extra deck and go for something else too. So I think that really comes in handy for the fusions too, that, like this one, don't really have the best stats. But yeah, great card, great searcher, and seems like a great fusion for the archetype. I believe this is the only spell card that has been revealed, and that is Bond with the Spirit Beast. It is a quick play spell card, and banish 2 face-up Spirit Beast monsters you control, special summon 1 Spirit Beast monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. This card's just basically another way to go for one of the fusions. What's cool about it, though, is you just banish 2 face-up Spirit Beast monsters you control. So it doesn't mean Tamer or Noble Spirit Beast. I guess you could mix and match even on that. So that's kind of cool. And then just going for one of the fusions that you want from the extra deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. Also being a quick play, you can see this coming in handy. You could also activate it in your opponent's turn or whatever. So yeah, all in all, seems like a pretty straightforward card, and I think this will kind of come in handy a little bit more in the future too. And the last card we have to talk about today is combination with Spirit Beast. This is a normal trap card, and it's effective if you control a Spirit Beast monster, destroy any number of monsters on the field up to the number of Spirit Beast monsters you control. This card's really straightforward. All you have to do is however many Spirit Beast monsters you have that you control, then you can destroy that many monsters on the field, you know, to the same number. So all in all, it's just a great destruction card, I guess, for the archetype. Another one that you could, another like strategy I guess you could do is that you could go for one of the fusions, use the fusion's effect and everything, and then switch it back to the extra deck, and then go for a Tamer and a Noble Spirit Beast, and then use this card that we could destroy up to 2 cards at least on your opponent's side of the field, or 2 monsters on your opponent's side of the field, or if you have even more monsters on your side of the field, you could be more than that, but just going with the fusion, you would at least have 2 right there. So not too bad of a destruction card for the archetype. I can see it really coming in handy for it, and like I said, pretty plain and simple card. And there you go. There are all the cards that have been revealed for the Spirit Beast. I'm sure there will be more in the future, of course, because we have one of the Noble Spirit Beasts in Secret Evolution, so I assume there will be at least another fusion that will go with that in Secret Evolution, or something along those lines. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this archetype. For me, I think it's pretty cool. It's nice how we're having, you know, an archetype in the same set that, you know, is reliant on rituals, and then we have something that's also going to fusions, and I really like using fusions in the game anyway, so seeing Content Fusion again makes me actually really want to try out this archetype. Also, since they're kind of related to Ghostos in a way, that's another reason I want to try them out, because I always really enjoyed using Ghostos, and it's kind of cool too to see like the Dual Terminal world changing, and seeing some of our older favorite archetypes from the Dual Terminal world kind of come back in a way. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this archetype. Is this one you would want to try out whenever it's, you know, when the cards are actually out, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or Dev Pro or something? Or is this kind of one you want to stay away from and you don't really like it? So tell me your opinions on that, of course, in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And then also tell me what other archetypes we talk about in the future. I do plan to talk about the Yokai archetype next. And give me some ideas for some other ones you want to hear about in the future too. Thank you for watching as always, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.